A fired CEO is firing back after a now viral video appeared to show him ridiculing a teenage boy for wearing a dress to his prom. We showed you the moment earlier this week.
You look like an idiot.
Well, the video went viral, and new tonight we are hearing more from that man seen confronting the teen, who now says the comment was not about the teen wearing a dress at all. NewsNation's Ashley Ketz joins us now with more on his response. Ashley?
Sam Johnson is the former CEO of telemedicine company Visuel. He was fired within 48 hours of that video hitting the internet. And now he's sharing his side of the story, saying the exchange had nothing to do with what the teen was wearing.
Knew that I felt beautiful and that I felt great.
Dalton Stevens knew he wanted to make a statement at his senior prom, so he decided on bold, formal attire, a floor-length red dress.
I very much view clothes as genderless, and just anybody can wear whatever they feel beautiful in.
But what was supposed to be a beautiful night took a turn. Stevens and his boyfriend were taking pictures before the dance at a hotel when this now viral interaction happened in the courtyard.
You look like an idiot.
Now we're hearing from the man seen in the video, Sam Johnson. In a written conversation, Johnson said the incident had nothing to do with his dress. He says he confronted the teens because of their behavior, writing, quote, "They were being obnoxious and profane in one of my favorite restaurants. Many of us in the restaurant were appalled, and I was the only one willing to say something about it." Johnson says he was calmly walking toward the restaurant door when the video was taken, and the teens intentionally escalated the conversation. Within days of the 45-second video being posted, Johnson says he was wrongly fired from his job as CEO of a telehealth company, saying, quote, "There's not a homophobic ounce in me at all. I employed gay and transgender people." Johnson went on to say he has already apologized to Dalton for calling him an idiot on Twitter private message, but he has not responded. Stevens did confirm he received the apology. Johnson says his family is now under severe attack, but they are determined not to let cancel culture win, and says he intends to continue as he was before, active in his community and a defender of his family and a proponent of decency. After Johnson's remarks, the couple at the center of this released a statement, in part saying, quote, "We are saddened to hear that Mr. Johnson has continually denied the allegations of approaching Dalton Stevens with any intentions other than to harass and provoke." And it went on to say their group was not being obnoxious, and the hotel staff can attest to that. Police were called to the hotel, but so far, no charges have been filed.